Good morning and welcome to another VanChat
Tuesday,
in which you can ask us anything you like, keep it
within
clean.
reason. We can ask, but you might not get an answer,
But if you've got any things that you like to kind of get our opinion on, or how did you do this when you change your motorhome, or anything like that, really.
Yep, we've had a really good range of questions. We've had some really unusual ones, and we've had some that we've had before, but I think sometimes it's nice to answer those again, because I think we change as well, and the things that we think sometimes changes as we're going along. So
develop and kind of get a bit more experience in all this. So
because full time is still quite new to us, isn't it? So,
yeah. I mean, what are we now? About 9 months in, aren't we?
Yeah. And a lot of that we didn't even move. So, we're still figuring stuff out as we're going along. But it's, it's brilliant. So, and thank you for everybody who's asked questions so far, because we've had a load and it's been brilliant to have some to actually choose from. So, thank you very much and keep them coming.
Indeed. The first one is kind of related to questions, which is, are we going to be at the Stratford-upon-Avon International Camper Van Show and Overland Vehicle Show? And yes, we are.
Yes!
So, actually, if you look on the screen now, there'll be a link to the website, there'll be a QR code, and the little 20% discount code as well. So if you do want to come and see us, then you can get 20% off your ticket price.
Yes, and if you are watching telly, you can pause it and then use your phone camera to scan the QR code or a QR code app. And if you are using your phone, take a screenshot, and then normally you can import that into a QR code app to get access to everything.
Or just type in the web link, or click
on one of the things below if you don't want to use the QR code.
It'll be everywhere,
You'll find it. It's fine.
So one thing we do have to say, the organisers have stipulated it's a COVID-safe event. So that means that you shouldn't and we shouldn't all congregate in big groups, meaning it's all right if you come and say hi, but there'll be no sort of hugs or shaking hands, like that.
And no tours, I don't think, of vans. Obviously pop your head in.
There's anything like that going on at all. But we'll say hi to you, and obviously we can all enjoy the event and stuff like that as well.
Yeah.
But just to make you aware that
there are definitely stipulations in place, and they really have to adhere to them, because they have to jump through hoops for the council. So we've got to help them out and make sure that it's not scuppered by anything like that. But we are really looking forward to meeting everybody. And after hearing the Meg and Cal last night, they brought up a really good thing. It's like people come up to you and they go, hi, I've wanted to meet you for ages and it's so lovely, and you may know us but we don't know who you are. So if you,
or even if you say, hi, it's Derek, it's like, what would be great if you put a little name tag on you or something.
Your YouTube name, because we might not know you as Derek,
or
might know
Instagram
you as
name or something.
So it's like, who do we know you as, and then we can roll straight in, because I know we have quite a lot of really good banter and stuff with a lot of you on there. So that would be lovely, because we're really looking forward to meeting you all.
Cool. Right, let's go on with the questions. The first one, it's not very clean at the moment, but how do you keep your van so clean?
Me.
Well, it depends. I guess we have different roles,
inside or outside.
I mean, strange enough, the van part of it, that's up to me. So the dashboard and all that kind of stuff, all the van part of the front, that's down to me. The outside is down to me as well. And I just have some usual little cleaning products for that. Most of the time I'll just use a damp cloth to clean the dash and the windscreens and all that kind of stuff. And for outside, I just use car shampoo and just give it a wash down.
You've even got some of that no water stuff.
I've got that. I was going to do a review of it, and I noticed Bob Earnshaw beat me to it. So I might wait a while. And I've got something that basically you spray onto the vehicle, no matter what its filthy condition might be, and then just wipe it off. And not only does it clean it, but it leaves like a wax coating on it as well. So I might do that in the future. It with all
the stuff either, does it? So no, it's good.
So how do you clean the inside?
Sporadically. No. Cleaning the van inside, we were lucky enough obviously to just have left the house, so we've got lots of gadgets and gizmos that we had in the house for cleaning, and one of those was the Dyson, the small rechargeable one. So we have that in the van, which is used for all of the general vacuuming and things, which I think makes it just that little bit easier to do. We've got stiff bristle brushes for carpets and in between times and things. I make my own cleaning products for when I actually clean, for wiping and cleaning surfaces rather than just vacuuming. And I use that on the floor as well. We literally have 1 million microfiber cloths in this van, and you're never more than 2 seconds away from one. They used to stop rattles when we're drive-in, so they're like multi-purpose cloths.
But and they are great at cleaning them.
If you need to dust, it's just like, oh, let's just go into the false ceiling, pull out a thing, dust something, put it back to stop the battles for next time we're driving. So it's
or use a clean one, you know.
Oh no, John's gonna have the shock of his life when he goes to actually take all these cloths out for fixing something properly, and he'll just find them all dusty because I've been using them as I've been going around. But yeah, but it's just a case. It's so easy to keep on top of everything because there really isn't much to clean.
Yeah, it's quite easy.
Yeah.
And related to that, how do we get rid of our rubbish?
In a bin.
In a bin, usually. We have a door bin, which has got a little bin liner in it. We fill it up, take it out, tie the handle, and then go find a normal bin at a petrol station or supermarket, or just down the street or wherever we are.
If we're wild camping and we can't get to a bin, it just goes in the garage at the back or the
until
boot.
The next time we can get there.
Yep, and then we'll go and do it there. We do make sure everything is disposed of, and 9 out of 10 times we've been wild camping, there'll be somebody else's rubbish in there as well. So,
and if we do get upon some sort of recycling stuff, which is really difficult in the UK, whereas abroad they had it everywhere.
Oh, it was brilliant.
If you check our old videos from earlier this year, you'll see that every time we stopped somewhere, you could have glass, plastic, cardboard and metals or mixed cans and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's just difficult to find that. They were just at the side of the road everywhere.
Yeah, we literally would stop, and John would put the hazards out, and then I'd go and grab some bags out at the back, and then we'd be literally sorting them out into the van.
Yeah.
It feels good to do that, I think. I like doing that.
But over here, you're lucky to find a bin.
So mostly it's supermarkets, because they will have some sort of, even if it's bottle banks or cans, you can do that, and then there is a general rubbish.
Yeah.
But it's quite easy, really. You find bins when you need one. It's like normally, you don't notice them anywhere, and then all of a sudden when you need a bin, they're everywhere.
Yeah, typical. Right, next question is, do we get frustrated that we can't explore villages and towns due to the van's size? No, we haven't found anywhere we can't go. I can literally squeeze this thing in most tiny little places. We are not afraid of getting bushes or tree scratches down the side. I can polish them out. And it's all about the destination and the experience of where you're going. And if you're always travelling on, big roads, motorways, dual carriageways, you're not really going to see much, are you?
No. And John does really think well about the route to get there. Sometimes we find that if there's more than one way to get there, and there is a really narrow road, so we don't use that one, and we do take another one in there, but it's not stopped us. We've never not been. Parking's a different matter. I think there's sometimes we've been to places and we've not been able to park. Yeah,
just because of the size of the vehicle. If you put it in a parking space, width-wise it's all right, but length-wise you might be blocking half or more of the road off in front of you. So that's been tricky. But as to get into car parks and out and everything else, and
getting there has never been a problem. It's just that I think, especially recently, it's been school holidays, so everywhere's been packed.
Yeah.
So we're looking forward to doing a little bit more where there might be a few more parking space options for us. Yeah.
A few people around.
Yeah.
Next question is, what ratio of campsites to wild camping do you aim for? Now, under normal pre-COVID conditions, it was, what was it, 1 day camping for every 2 weeks wild camping or thereabouts.
Yeah, that's what we budgeted for. We budgeted for one site every 2 weeks, so for refreshing and showers and all of that stuff.
But obviously with COVID really restricting and councils getting fed up with some van lifers taking a mickey over COVID, periods of setting up camps everywhere, and now they've started to lock down, put height barriers or big signs everywhere. So we are finding we are doing more camping, and what we're doing really is not travelling so much away from the campsites we like. For example, Willow Fields, we keep going back there because it's quite a central base, so it's near to family and friends, plus it's only a £5 per person per night. So it's not bank breaking. It's not like the blinking club sites that are 30 quid a night.
Yeah, 32 quid, because we don't use any facilities.
No.
Here they've got the showers up and running and the new toilets now, which is fantastic, but still, if it's raining like it's going to be in a bit, I'm going to have a shower in the van. But because we've got water here and we've got gas anyway, then it's fine. We don't use all the facilities, or we don't rely on them.
Well, some of the club sites have even shut down, haven't they? They're on limited facilities inside, like every other stall will be closed, or every other shower will be closed.
If you're lucky. Walton on Thames, they didn't have their facilities open at all.
Right, the last question is, would you have kept your old van if you hadn't gone full time? I suppose if we'd have been at the old house, yes.
Yeah,
because we only had a 6 metre driveway.
Yeah.
If we didn't have the constraint of the driveway size, probably, yeah. I mean, on the longer trips away, it was a bit more of a pain, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But I don't think we would have bothered looking into something this big, because it would have perceived to have been, kind of maybe a bit of a waste. I don't know.
Yeah, I think necessity made us go as big as we've got. I mean, it was a good decision. It really was. But it's just nice to have the space now for winter. Because obviously we've no choice now, we are.
I mean, when we were travelling alone around Europe and everything, on the rainy days, Coop was usually up on our bed, but we'd have to put him there, or he was under the bed in his bed, and we were in the banquette seats like we'd sit now.
Yeah.
So it wasn't too bad that way, but I think we'd have probably spent more, if we'd have spent more time in it, so not sold the house and everything, I'd probably changed the front layout.
Yeah, we were looking to do that. We were messing around. We were all kind of seeing what we could do and change and things with that front end to get rid of that dinette and make it into a bench seat. But I think Cooper's the thing, because we hardly ever left him in that van, because there was one time we'd left him in the van and we were looking on the dog camera that we had at the front, and he'd tried to jump up on the bed at the back, and I can't think, he must have been stuck there with his front paws on and his legs dangling nowhere.
Grasp up as much as he could
for like 10 or 15 seconds,
and then he fell back,
and it was heartbreaking because we weren't there, and that was the point, was just like, right, well, we're going to actually block off the bed if we go out anywhere, or just not leave him in the van.
And the fact that at some points he really struggled just to even jump up into the van. So I think the fact that he doesn't have to do all of that now has made him so much better. So many people have commented on how much better Cooper is looking. Like he's looking much younger than his years.
And I think it's a difference of everything has kicked in and he's working fine, so all the little meds and stuff he's on, but also the fact that he's got nothing that he struggles with that he's trying to get into, and he's not got these big jumps and things, because everything is just nicely done in this van. So I think we probably would have got to this conclusion in the end anyway.
But it would have been further down the line.
It would have been a lot further down the line.
So there we go. So if you've got any more questions for us, obviously it doesn't have to be anything van related. It can be, what we do for shopping or stuff
what's
like
your favourite colour and anything like that. We could have if it's quick questions, we could have a 30-second dash. Ooh. 30 question dash, just bosh, quick questions and answers.
Do you think you could answer a question in 30 seconds?
Have you seen how much I talk?
So no, then, is the answer to that.
Well, I just have to pre-read the questions first, so I knew what I was going to say, and then that would be fine. Yeah.
Fair enough. Right, well, thanks for watching. Don't forget, if you are coming to the show, get your tickets using our code, and just be safe when you get there. There's no hugs, no handshakes, social distancing, and we'll all have a great time.
But it's going to be so cool, we can't wait. And it just looks like it's going to be so much fun with tuk-tuks and massive big painted rigs and all the other stalls and things, food.
I was going to say, I'm waiting for it.
Food and beer, the food and beer tents, and it looks like all the displays are going to be really cool as well.
Loads and loads and loads of people anyway, and they'll all be in a little area so you can look at us like you're actually watching the telly. See what we get up to. But it's going to be so good, and it's going to be so lovely to be able to actually go and have proper little chats with people who we just so far have been typing with so far. And I think that's what this year has been missing so far. I think all of us, everybody who we know on YouTube who's going to be there in the little YouTubey bit, have all missed the shows that we're going to go on this year. We were all hankering after them. We're really looking forward to it, so this is going to be good. It's going to be good. Right, so hopefully we shall see you there, but if not, we'll see you here.
Yes. See you later. Take care, guys. Bye.